Hey up everyone, it's the Yorkshire Panda. Welcome back to the DW20 1.18 modpack. Right, this is attempt number 3 of the episode. Mainly because the first episode was a complete mess, so I ended up having to redo it. And the second episode ended up with no audio, so it has been one of those weekends and one of those weeks, to be honest. So yeah, this time we should be a bit better. Right, we're going to do a little bit of recap, a little bit of stuff that I've already done in trying to do the first recordings, and then pick up where we left off. So, first of all, thank you to Scott Richardson on YouTube, who is an absolute legend. Been dropping a few hints, few suggestions on the comments section, and has dropped an absolute beauty. So we've got the miner. I've taken the elemental craft miner down because have I put it back in here? No, I haven't. I've put it in a chest down here. There it is. So with the elemental craft shrine, there are a couple more things we can go in it. Firstly, there is a upgrade to the shrine, which makes it have a larger area. There is also a little clip-on thing. So there we go. Got range upgrades, acceleration so they run faster, efficiency, strength, customization, fortune. Add fortune to the shrine and silk touch. The harvester one can plant back. That'll be good for replace the bookworm that I've got with this. Ooh. Yeah, all these different upgrades. So we could stake, especially the fortune upgrade, on it. Limited to 3, so we could have fortune 3 on there, and it's not too expensive. We just need the upgrade cores, which just need contain crystals, so that's going to be easy enough to put together. But it's trying to get the earth source here in order to power it. That's where these come in. Now these are entangled blocks, enderized chest and obsidian to make them, and what they are is a block that does nothing. You take your entangled binder and you say, let's say we wanted to do, I don't know, that. Shift right click, it highlights that block. If I then just right click the entangler, that becomes an extension of that block, which also means we can pipe source straight out of that block wirelessly anywhere. Or at least I think it's anywhere on the overworld. Which means I could have my earth, fire, water and air source here hooked up to a container, entangle block to my courtyard, where that can feed them into all the crafting mechanisms, and then feed another one into the ore shrine as well. Yeah, that is brilliant. And if you want to reset the entanglement, you just put in a crafting table. They are fantastic. They're utterly brilliant. The other thing Scott pointed out was nature's aura has a side effect which can generate ore underground, so it can turn any stone into ore, which is brilliant. It means that we could generate ores, and then the ore shrine could mine those ores, and we've got an infinitely reoccurring ore. Now we do need stone in order to, because eventually the stone will run out, but we can easily make more stone and plant it, and then have it turn into ore, and then have the ore shrine mine it. So, although it wasn't a quest per se, it was such a good idea, it's going on the quest board. So, elemental crafting nature's aura, ore generator. That is what we're aiming towards. So, that is why I've been doing a little bit of Nature's Aura. Now, this is where some of the recording cock-ups come in, because I've already made a start. So we're going to do a bit of a crash course on Nature's Aura. Also, sorry to anybody who wanted to, we're hoping there were a stream this weekend. There's been a lot of illness in the family, and it just meant that I didn't have time or strength to actually do the things I wanted to do. So, really sorry about that. There are going to be a few streams this week to try and make up for it, assuming that I myself don't get too ill to stream out. So, really sorry for not being this weekend. I will be here this week, and anybody that's subbed whilst I've been off, don't worry, I will come back to you on the next stream, and I will get you in the village. Also, twitch.tv/Yorkshire Panda. You don't have to pay to sub. If you're going to Amazon Prime, your free sub from Prime, use that. It doesn't cost you a penny, and it helps me massively. But back to Crash Course on Nature's Aura. So, let's get our Akashic Tome back. Right, so, Aura, conceptually, is just natural energy set in the world. So, where aura is plentiful, you get the aura bloom flowers growing. You also get some in the nether, in high aura areas, and in the end. Now, with aura, we can do certain crafting and rituals. The first one that you will be introduced to is this, the Ritual of the Forest. Which, like Panda, you get the little marker that you can place down. And here it is, already built up. So you've got wood stands there, easy to make with gold leaf, and you get gold powder, which again is easy to make with gold leaf. Now the golden leaf is a really funky item. We do need some of this. You make brilliant fibre with gold, leaves and grass. And it can be any leaves and then grass blocks, which is why I didn't mind all the villagers getting grass blocks. You go up to a tree, just any tree, maybe even like an oak tree or a spruce or anything. Oak trees are usually easier because there's bloody loads. They're low to the ground, you can get plenty of them in the space. You go up to the leaves and you right click with the brilliant fibre and it'll change it to golden leaves. Now these will change colour over time and end up this brilliant gold, and it will spread to the other leaves around it. So you could just plant I've done a 49 tree orchid here, and I've just planted a few leaves. I planted a few of these around the edge, and you can see almost all the edges are done. And it's just working its way into the middle. So let's get a little bit of a helping hand here. Right, let's save these because we need some more of these still. And then once they've grown, you can break the leaves to get the gold leaf, or you can cut down the tree and it'll drop all the leaves afterwards. And then you just put that in your inventory to make gold powder. Now, once you've got the ritual put down, your next step is to make two items. One is the natural altar, the other is the environmental eye. This, if you look in the top left hand corner, lets you see the aura in the world. So as you move around, that will go up or down depending on the amount of aura in the area. I know there's a large natural aura source over there, so let me just quickly go and show you. So over here you'll see the aura is pretty much maxed out here. Now this area will be full of aura blooms, but I've taken them all, and you can see the little golden sparkles that come out of the ground around here. That denotes an area full of aura. So when you see those little particle effects, you know you're in a high aura area, even if you can't see any of the aura blooms dotted around. And then as you move out the area, it goes back down to normal levels. Ow. I definitely need something that negates fall damage. Right. So, let's quickly sleep through the night. And the next thing you're going to need to make is the natural altar, which is this thing. Now, I need to make another one anyway, so let me just show you how this is done. Into the ritual of the forest, you put stone, a token of joy, a leaf, and gold ingot. 1, 2, 3, and a token of joy. As well as that, the environmental eye, because in your charm slot. Tokens of joy. Now, the tokens are things that can be crafted in the ritual, and these are the main crafting one of the main crafting components in Nature's Aura. You need to do it. You need a torch, a flower, a leaf, an ingot, an iron ingot, an apple, and a bottled sunlight. Now, I'm going to need a few more of these anyway, so let's craft some of these. Bottled, you need a bottle and cork, which is simply a bottle and some planks. And actually put a cork. This is how you bottle natural aura. So in the overworld, anywhere you are, just right click the air and you will get bottled daylight. Now, if you go to the nether, you will get bottled ghosts. If you go to the end, you will get bottled darkness. There's the bottled darkness. A little side note while we are here. When we killed the dragon, we found those blue flowers, the roses of oblivion. Right. These only spawn when a dragon is killed. And grab them. Grab all of them. These things are immensely powerful, if albeit somewhat costly. But we are going to make full use of those in just a moment. And in the nether, there's our bottled ghosts. Now, if we head back home, I'm going to chuck those bottles in there, so we're going to need some more of those later. No, let's chuck all the other stuff away as well. Right. I'll shove that road in a minute. Picked up some more stuff. Go away. Right. So, gold leaf. We needed that. We needed the bottled daylight, and we needed 3 stone, which I put in here on accident. There we go. You can go away again. Right. So, natural altar. Now, I don't know if this recipe has got to be replicated exactly, or if you could put these in any order. I just follow it exactly just in case. But stone, gold, stone. So you put stone, gold, stone. The opposite side, stone, token, leaf. So, miss space, stone, token, leaf. You put 16 gold powder around in that configuration. And then you need a sapling. And some phytogrow, and then what you do is you just grow the tree in the middle. And once it's grown, the ritual starts. You can let it grow over time if you want, but phytogrow is easy to make. You get loads of it, and it's cheaper than bone meal. With that, we'll throw those back in there. All the items have gone. And we've got our altar. Now, it uses up the gold powder every time. So, you're going to need at least 8 gold leaves per ritual, so you can replenish the powder, at least to begin with. Now, once you've got your natural altar, you build this. And it is in your book. Nope, not that one. And you get your outline to follow. So these stone bricks, chisel bricks, oak planks, the ones at the top These are made by pairing up your stone bricks with some of the brilliant fibre. And that gives you these golden stone bricks. Once you've done that, and you've created your altar, you've got next level crafting, which involves turning iron into fused iron. Now, you'll notice on the top left hand side, whilst you're doing this, that will go down. So let's just craft one of these, because you can also do it as a block. But if you do it as a block, you'll see more clearly, because it takes up a lot more resources, that the aura in the top left will start to go down. Now, when you run out of aura, you can have some adverse effects. So you want to keep your aura up. To do that, you need to generate more aura. Ancient logs and ancient trees, should I say, are a good way of doing that. And you make those on the Ritual of the Forest. Poppy, dandelion, sugarcane, gold leaf, sapling, seed. Go in the middle, you get 2 saplings, you plant them, you get these. Now the bar underneath the ancient leaves tells you how much aura's left in them. And they will deplete. And what happens is, when they run out of aura, the leaves will disappear. And once you've run out of leaves, they can no longer generate aura. So you just need to take the wood down, put some new trees down. The alternative is using other means of generating aura. So, in this chapter, you can create aura through these various different ways. One of which is the Rose of Oblivion. Now, if you were to get some endstone, and an ender eye, and one of these roses. Oh, I've already got the end stone down. That's okay. Plant the rose and hit it with drop an ender eye on it. You'll eat the ender eye and it'll start generating aura, but it will generate a large amount very quickly. And you can see at the top left the aura climbing. Now, I say this is quite costly because, firstly, it costs you an eye ender. But secondly, once the rose is empty, it will wilt and die. Which means if you're using these to create aura for crafting, you've only got a finite supply until you go and kill another ender dragon. And because the dragons get harder every time you fight them, yeah, it's not exactly what you would call a viable means of generating aura. So your trees are a good starter. These are a bit of a bridge until you get established. But then you're going to need something more substantial. So, you just get all of that and sleep. The other thing you can make in the natural altar is infused stone, which is needed for a few recipes as well. So that same thing. And you can see the aura going down in the top left. Now this does have its own natural buffer, aura buffer, so you can see underneath. But you still don't want to run out of aura in the immediate area. This can be automated as well. If you've got a hopper underneath, it will pull out the completed craft, and a hopper in the side will put things in. There is a space under here that doesn't have to be filled for it to work, so it lends itself to that automation. Now, what I could really do with is a way of generating a lot more aura. Now, there are a few ways, and I've got a couple of ways that I'm playing with. We'll have to come back to that. I do want to build a basement under here as well, so I'm going to do that off camera because it'll not take too long. Because with that, I can shift the mana production here downstairs, which will help massively when it comes to the space for this, because this is pretty big and takes up way more space, especially the next item I need to build, which is the Altar of Offering. which is up here somewhere. There we go. Offering table. 3 logs, 3 stone, an infused iron ingot, a token of sorrow, and a token of fear. Right. Sorrow is meat, fish, leaf, gas tier, glass, bottle, sunlight. Fear is bottle, ghost, soul, sand, feathers, bone. Right. Well, I know I've got some feathers in here. Right. Fish, meat. What was the other stuff? Glass and a gas tier. That one's done. That one is soul, sand, bone, rotten flesh. Soul, sand, bone, and rotten flesh. And they all need some leaves. Right, so first things first, put your gold powder back down, which goes down just like redstone would. Right, then I just lay it out like this, just to make it easier. So, gas tier, glass, bottle, sunlight. Glass tier, glass, bottle, sunlight. Leaf, fish. Leaf, fish, and meat, which I didn't grab for some reason. There we go. So you, and you. Come back, skip 1, you. Tree in the middle, grow it up, and we craft it away. This easy to craft. You just got to make sure you put things down right and that you have all the things that you need. Right, I'm just going to craft the other one. I'm back in a mo. And with that, we've got the next thing we need so that we can craft you. Oh, I need a bigger. Get over here. Yeah, I've got stuff now. Right. So we can craft one of you. Now, I'm going to get these out already because I already know that about this. So, if we were to just hover over here, put it there. No, not going to put it there. Let's. Where's my pickaxe gone? It's there. Right. Let's get into here. Now, we've got all these tools and things that we can make. But, in fact, it's not even on here yet. And the reason it's not on here yet is because there's another item we need before we can start using this pedestal. And that's a crimson altar, which is the same as the natural altar, only built in the nether. So, I do need that I'm going to need some nether bricks and some red nether bricks. I'm going to need some of that. And what else do we need? That's about it. Oh, and the altar, which I've got in my inventory. Right. So, next job is go to the end. Oh, there's one other thing we're going to need. We'll see why in just a sec. But let's go to the Nether. Now, that's not the nether. I need to sort out these waypoints. But, knowing that this was going to be a thing, and I didn't want to get shot at by blazers, I went and made an area where this can go. So I'm just going to put you there. Get out you. Visualize. And now we need to build this. So ow. Bloody magma blocks. Right, you're fine. And you're fine, you just need that there. Right. So just like Britannia, place it, it'll fill out the bar at the top. And the beautiful thing is as well, when you hover over the ghost block, it does tell you what you need. So red nether brick, red nether brick, red nether brick, red nether brick. And we need the crimson planks in all the spaces. Right. Fill them holes in. Right, there we go. Next, I need these golden nether bricks, which mixed with the brilliant fibre to make the golden nether bricks. And lastly, the altar in the middle. And unlike the natural altar with its grey and green, this goes down as red and green. Aura on the left hand side is pretty low in this area, and it's getting lower as it fills up this altar. Now what I could do with doing is boosting the aura levels in here a little bit. So that is where and a couple of rows of oblivion, and then a couple of ender eyes. Let's work a few of these. We're going to use more as time goes on. Right. And if I F3G to show the chunk borders, this is sat within its own chunks, so I can pop one there, one there, just for now. There we go. That aura should start going back up again. And yeah, it's going up faster than it's draining into the altar now. So I'll just give this a second to fill up. Right, this is just about full. The roses have nearly diminished. We want, like the iron, pop a gold bar in here, and we get tainted gold ingots. We are going to need a couple of these. So what I'm going to do is just make a quick block of them. And the aura from those roses should give me enough to get this built without going into adverse reactions. Let's just throw all these back away. And what we're going to do is here, we're going to do some kind of aura generation, keep this topped up. What we're going to do yet, I'm not too sure. I've got an idea for the overworld. Here's not going to be as easy to do that, so we're going to have to work it out. But we have tainted gold blocks, a block, pop that in there, get the ingots, and let's head back. Oh, to that off. Let's head back into here. So this book now Yep. Has unlocked the chapter for Offering of the Gods. Now this, again, is another multi-block, and it's quite a large one. It's as big as the ritual as well. So, pop that down. I'll put it down here. So we need the ritual altar in the middle, and then any flower around it like this, but I'm just using poppies because I've got loads of them. And you could mix and match, but yeah, well. I need 3 more poppies. 4 more poppies. There we go. Now, the way this thing works, we need some of these. Spirit of Calling, which we need some of you first, and we need to make sure we got you. Spirit of Calling, like so. And that is used to create a few different items, including turning tokens of anger to rage, joy to euphoria, fear to terror, sorrow to grief, but it also turns the infused and tainted ingots into Ingot of the Skies. So let's just use one of these, so we've got a couple of them. You pop it on. In fact, let's pop another one on. And then you drop the token on top. And it's literally a gift from above. Because it drops the item from the sky. We've got some Ingots of the Skies, which basically opens up the entire book. Once you've got those, you've got access to pretty much everything, including lingering potions have certain magical abilities, so you can use lingering potions to generate aura. But you need the ritual of the brewer, so you need to have a multi-block in order to do that. That would work in the nether, I mean it's built for that anyway, but lingering potions... Lingering potions shouldn't be too hard to make. So... Oh, you need Dragon's Breath to make lingering potions, which, with the natural altar and the transmutation catalyst, we can turn bottles of darkness in the nether to Dragon's Breath. So we can farm Dragon's Breath. Now, I haven't gone through the catalysts. We're going to do them now. Natures. Because the altar, both in the nether and in the overworld, has different effects. So stone turns into infused rock, but if you've got a crumbling catalyst, gold leaf turns into 4 powder instead of 2. If you've got a transmutation, charcoal becomes coal, and lots of other recipes besides, including the cobble to sand one. So we could do with making the catalysts. Now, token of anger, I'll put you there. And then for that one, we could do that one straight away. So let's put it at the end. Let's just get rid of all of these. A minute. Right. Transportation catalyst. I'm going to 34. Yes, get these catalysts made, and then we'll call the episode. So, brewing stand, infused rock, glowstone, golden stone bricks. So. Enemy stone bricks back. I need some glowstone. I need a brewing stand. I'm going to make a few. Fine, I'm using them for many recipes. And then let's get. Got some more brilliant fibre, haven't we? So make you. Oh, mixed in the middle. We need a jungle sapling. Do I not have jungle saplings? Right, I have got birch ones though. Fortunately, we have got the alchemy catalyst in here, so I can do that. Right, brewing stand, leaf. Brewing stand, leaf, gold brick, infused rock, glowstone, ingot of the skies. We need gold powder, sapling, nope, sapling in the middle, go away. And that should. Oh, he's took the items. Oh. There we go. And there's the transmutation catalyst. Now, to apply these to your altar, all you need to do is place it on top of one of the 4 lower golden stone bricks. So basically, slap it there. And now, this has all the transmutation recipes. So arrows to spectral, charcoal to coal, prismarine to prismarine crystals, sand to soul sand. Well, if we put it in the nether anyway. But of world, rotten flesh to leather, blackstone to gilded blackstone in the nether, popped chorus to chorus flowers, poisoned potatoes to potatoes, spider ice to fermented spider ice. We needed a fermented spider ice for something. I can't remember what, but we can make those now. I think it was for a. Were it for a spell? It was for dispel, weren't it? No. Oh, we needed it for that stuff. Oh yeah, we ended up making one of them because I got heal. Yeah. Oh, sorry then. We don't need those. But point still stands. There's a lot of these that we can then turn like mushrooms into different shrooms, nether quartz into prismarine shards. That's into water, rabbit stew into rabbit's foot, water into milk. But we've also got a few more things like this to make, which the energetic aura forge with a lot of redstone. Converts aura into redstone flux. You can actually use nature's aura to generate power for your machines. So we've got Britannia that can do that. We've got nature's aura that can do that. We're getting to a point where we don't need to build a big RF reactor. We can just use bloody all the magic we've got. But that is pretty much a crash course on the basic craftings of nature's aura. Next episode we're going to go into generating aura and trying to set up a method of meaning that we don't have to worry about leaves and trees or anything like that. We can just generate all the aura we need and hopefully get it set up in a place where we can start generating aura, enough aura, so that we can create ore, so that we can use our elemental craft shrine and everything is fine. But all that being said, if you like the episode, hit the like button. If you like it, hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell to let you know when new episodes are coming around. Don't forget to head over to the Discord, links in the description, where you can join the conversation chat to us, add quests to the quest boards, which you can also do down in the comment section below. Don't forget to head over to twitch.tv/Yorkshire Panda as well so you can catch the live streams. And, all being said, you guys take it steady, have a good one. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.